Thanks for inviting us in. It's now 11 o'clock and we begin tonight with the outrage from parents of an IPS student who disappeared during school. Nowhere to be found until a relative spotted him more than a mile away. That boy's mom tonight told our Alex Almanza all of this could have been avoided.
If something would have happened, pause.
Berlinda Tyson has a busy house.
You messing me up mid-sentence. Come on, baby.
She has 3 sons, all on the autism spectrum and nonverbal. Berlinda doesn't want her face shown, but with the day she's had, she says she can't stay silent.
I can't describe what I felt. Just fear.
Around early Thursday afternoon, she and her ex-husband got a call from Northwest Middle School. Her teenage son had bolted out the door, crossing traffic and the neighborhood's busiest intersections.
I'm just grateful he didn't get hit. I'm grateful nobody picked him up. I'm grateful that he was found, but he wasn't found by IPS.
He was found unharmed over a mile away at this Meyer parking lot by his aunt. She just happened to be there at the right place, right time. Now a mother is left asking, how could this have happened?
But if there's 2 adults in one room, how does a child get away and y'all don't know what direction he went? He's special ed, it's just really no excuse for it. It's negligent.
13 News reached out to IPS district officials. They say they're aware of the incident, saying Berlinda's son left during a classroom transition. This statement from an IPS spokesperson reads in part, quote, the teacher immediately reported the student's exit to the school administration. IPS police, school staff, and IMPD officers searched the building, campus, and surrounding area. IPS is conducting a thorough review of the incident. Berlinda says school leaders personally issued an apology, which she accepts, but says her son was already put in harm's way.
How does a special needs student walk away from a school when they're supposed to be monitored the whole time they're at the school?
Berlinda is now looking at lawyering up. She says her son used to be in an applied behavior and analysis school until insurance just couldn't cover it. She says DCS ordered her to send her son to school, and so Northwest Middle School it was, Scott.
Is she planning on sending her son back?
Yeah, no, she actually says that she doesn't have any plans to, but she's waiting on a Medicaid waiver for her son that may allow him to go back to an ABA school, but until then, she's not sending him back to Northwest, Scott.
All right, Alex Almanza, thanks so much. Well, tonight at 11, Hoosiers got the chance to voice their concerns about rising utility costs. The Indiana Utility Regulatory Commission is hosting a series of listening sessions. So tonight the commission was in Noblesville. These sessions are part of an investigative inquiry on energy affordability concerning the 5 largest investor-owned electric utilities in our state. So that includes AES and Duke. The IURC chairman tonight talked to 13 News about the goals of these listening sessions.
All in all, we want to create a vision over the next few years that will, change maybe the culture of the IURC and give a tone to the utilities about how we can go down the road and still accomplish the goals we want of economic development, of investing in an aging infrastructure, but making sure those lights are on when you turn them on, or go on when you turn them on, and that it is at an affordable rate.
The commission will compile the feedback into a report expected in May or June. Now, there are 3 more of these listening sessions across our state this month. That includes one here in Indianapolis, April 20th at the Ivy Tech Conference Center Ballroom. That's at 28th and Meridian. And there are also events in Gary and Terre Haute. We've got the dates and times right now for you on WTHR.com. Rob?
Well, it was a warm day today. It was a bit on the breezy side, but that's why we were able to warm up so nicely. We made it into the 70s. Now we still have some light winds out of the south, but it's not getting our temperatures to cool down very quickly. So it still feels pretty nice. Into the mid-60s for the most part. We're going to be heading for the mid-50s for many of you. We'll call it partly cloudy skies, but more of these clouds will be on the increase as we get closer to morning, and that's a sign of the changes that we're expecting for tomorrow. We do expect a chance for some scattered showers. Now for Indy, that's going to be about midday. It'll be scattered. Not everyone's going to see some rain. If you're a little farther to the north, I think earlier in the day is going to be the better chance, and a bit cooler for your Friday. That'll carry us into the weekend. I'll have a look at the weekend forecast for you coming up.
All right, we'll see you in a bit, Rob. Thank you. Tonight at 11, we're getting a new perspective on a police shooting that unfolded on the south side of Indianapolis. Now, we just got this footage showing the moment that police entered a home after they say a man fired at officers. This is a story we first brought you last night at 11 as breaking news. Right now, we know at least one officer returned fire, but it all started around 8 on Wednesday night. Police got the call about a shooting along Sumner Avenue near Harding Street. They tell us they were helping someone who'd been hit by gunfire when more shots started coming from right across the street. Tristan Hoskins lives nearby, and he watched as armed officers made their way inside that second house.
We definitely knew gunshots, and so we just kind of grabbed the dog and dropped to the floor and was trying to figure out what was going on.
Police found the suspect shot upstairs near a weapon. Right now, it's still unclear if police shot him or if he shot himself. Police have not said what led to the original shooting. No officers were injured. For now, that officer who shot toward the suspect is on administrative leave tonight. That's standard procedure in these kinds of cases. IMPD's critical response team is now leading this criminal investigation, and once that's complete, it'll go before the Use of Force Review Board. Well, tonight a man is under arrest as part of an investigation into child pornography. But before police got involved, he was targeted by a vigilante group.
How many photos of naked stuff under 18 do you think is on your phone?
I don't know, probably 100.
What's the youngest?
The group, Predator Poachers, posted this video Saturday. A 32-year-old man admits to buying child pornography. Police show up and he admits the same thanks to officers, but they did not arrest him then. Police tell us they could only use that information as a tip and had to do the legwork themselves. So they confronted the man again on Tuesday when he allowed police to search his phone, and then came the arrest. Police say they got lucky, but the head of Predator Poachers told us video confessions help build stronger cases.
Because the person that the vigilante group confronted could have very easily erased everything from their phone, could have very easily gotten rid of any evidence, and that would have been the end of this investigation.
He admitted all of this to multiple people. He admitted this on cop body cam, and he needs to be charged for it, because anytime there's a crime left on the table with these child predators, they're going to take full advantage.
Alex Rosen says Predator Poachers have done stings in all 50 states. Here's a look at the stories making headlines tonight. It's now been 6 years since IMPD officer Breanne Leith was killed in the line of duty. Officers gathered today to commemorate Officer Leith's sacrifice during roll call in the East District. The department is hosting a blood drive next Friday in Leith's honor. It starts at noon at the East District headquarters. Tonight, police are looking into a shooting on the near northeast side of Indianapolis that happened around 2 this afternoon near 38th and Keystone. One person was taken to the hospital, and tonight we're working to learn if police have identified a suspect or a motive. Tonight, 2 sheriffs are facing criminal charges for 2 separate investigations. One case involves Clinton County Sheriff Richard Kelly and his wife, the Clinton County Jail matron Ashley Kelly. They're accused of stealing money from the Indiana State Police Pension Trust. And the Du Bois County Sheriff Thomas Kleinhelter is accused tonight of lying to state police after a theft and fraud investigation in 2024. We're getting new insight tonight on the future of an Indiana theater that dates back to 1889. Project Encore aims to revitalize the old Crump Theater in Columbus. There are plans tonight to honor the past while adding accessible bathrooms, elevators, and a bar. Work is set to begin this fall with a reopening in 2028.